30. Hey, Alan and Leonard. Clarence and Jimbo seemed glad to see us. We worried you wouldn't. I'm glad to see you. Did you get the money? Sure, Aln Mndlshn said. See, Alan and Jimbo shouted to the laughing alligators who were milling around inside Samuel Clogarsh's bookstore. What did I tell you? We noticed a bunch of bags, suitcases, and things that looked like they might contain guitars and banjos piled just inside the door of the bookstore. The laughing alligator brothers were worried that we might not be able to go see New York, Clarence Jimbo said. See, you guys, it's all right. I told you so, he shouted to the bikers. Mr. Yojimbo, about the key, Aln Mndlshn said. Oh, yes, the key. I've got it right here. Clarence Yojimbo pulled a thick manila envelope out of his leather jacket. That will be $142.50, he said. We'll forget about the Venusian sales tax. Clarence Yojimbo handed Aln Mndlshn the entire envelope, and Aln Mndlshn handed him $142.50. Well, that's that, the Venusian said. Look, I hate long goodbyes. Me and the laughing alligators will just split, okay? He started for the door. Wait, I shouted. How do we use this key? All the instructions are in the envelope, Clarence Jimbo said. Bye. He went through the door, followed by the brothers of the laughing alligator. All this time, Samuel Clogarsh hadn't said anything. He had just stood around in various corners. Now he stepped forward. Do you boys mind if I have a look at the key? He said. The front door opened, and Clarence Jimbo stuck his head in. And don't show that thing to Samuel Clogarsh, he said. Don't even open it here. Just get it home where it will be safe. Bye again, he said, and was gone. Just a peek, Samuel Clogarsh said. We've got to be going, Mr. Clogarsh, I said. Just let me feel it, Samuel Clogarsh said. Let's get out of here, Aln Mndlshn said. When we got out into the street, we could still hear the roar of the motorcycles of the laughing alligators and Clarence Jimbo and the Venusians, and we could still see the blue smoke from their engines as they headed for the interstate highway. We headed straight for the bus station. Neither of us spoke until we were locked in Aln Mndlshn's bedroom. Aln Mndlshn put the manila envelope on his desk and flopped on his bed. I sat down in Alan's desk chair, having pulled it back so both of us could look at the envelope. Neither of us talked for a long time. Well, we've got the key, I said finally. Yes, it's all right there in that envelope, Aln Mndlshn said. Communicating with other planes of existence should be very exciting, I said. Yes, Aln Mndlshn said. It sure costs a lot of money, I said. Sure did, Aln Mndlshn said. Do you think it's going to work? I asked. There's only one way to find out, Aln Mndlshn said. Right, I said. Go ahead. Open it. No, you, Aln Mndlshn said. You paid for it, I said. You open it, Aln Mndlshn said. There was something heavy and stiff inside the envelope. I carefully undid the little metal clasp and peeled back the glued flap. Then I slid out the whole bunch of sheets of smooth, thin brown cardboard with lots of little rectangular slits cut in them. There was a typewriter sheet, too. Instructions. In this envelope you will find a whole bunch of sheets of smooth, thin brown cardboard with lots of little rectangular slits in them. This is the key to Yojimbo's Japanese-English dictionary. You will notice that each sheet has two numbers on it, one red and one black. The black number tells you in what order to use the sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth. The red number tells you which page in the dictionary the sheet corresponds to. For example, page 146, the red number corresponds to the sheet 1, the black number. The sheets are exactly the same size as the pages of the dictionary. Place the appropriate sheet carefully over the page with the numbers facing you, and certain words and phrases will appear in the slits. Copy these down in a notebook. This will create your copy of the key. Be sure to hide the sheets and the dictionary in separate places so no one can decipher the secret messages in the dictionary, even if they find one another. Also, guard the notebook with the deciphered key with your life. Best of luck. Burn this. Well, let's get started, Aln Mndlshn said. He got a fresh notebook. You read and I'll write, he said. I put sheet number 1, the black number, carefully over page 146, the red number, and read off the words visible through the slits to Aln Mndlshn, who copied them down in the notebook. We went fairly fast, not really paying too much attention to what we were reading and copying. When it was all done, Aln Mndlshn turned to the beginning of the notebook and read aloud.